Hey, happy day. The U.S. election, it's been over a week since it happened. And finally, it's kind of coming to an end. They're still counting, though, in some places. Wow, you should count a little bit faster now. But in any event, it's kind of concluded. Trump and his gang, they've just taken over the U.S. government, and I think it's wonderful. They have control of both houses. They have, I guess you'd call it control of the Supreme Court in the sense that, there's a majority of conservative judges there. And they got the popular vote, and they got so many things, and they are going to make changes. So now we have heroes and zeros, and that would be the good guys and the bad guys, and that would be the Democrats and the Republicans, and so many people would fall into the zero kind of category or column because of the way they're handling this. They're not handling it well. I mean, the left has lost their mind. I mean, they truly have. I mean, look at the people on The View. They said America is crazy or something to that effect. And, how dare America do that? Well, how dare you do that? Talk like you talk. I mean, it's kind of resonated. I mean, this guy, Trump, it's amazing. I think if somebody else other than him was running, they would have got 90% of the country, because a lot of people still were doing the personality thing. However, I have noticed in the last few days, some people are coming around. They're saying, he's not that bad of a guy. I kind of like his policies. Maybe I don't like him so much. This is all a good thing. Look at the gains he's made in every state. California, 40%, more than 40%. That's pretty good. I mean, they're still a calmy place. But the people aren't. The politicians are. Big difference? Kind of. I mean, the politicians run it, and I get it. But the people, they're not that way. Many are them, blah, blah. But not everybody, for sure. The Beverly Hills, it's a red island in the middle of blue, I guess. And there's a predominantly blue Los Angeles County community where people not only voted for Trump, they've got signs up everywhere and so on. And Beverly Hills high school students are so happy, and they've got signage everywhere. This is high school? Are you kidding me? In California, yes. I mean, that's a sign. That's a signal. People are tired of the left-wing nonsense. Truly. Men hitting women in the face in the Olympics and boxing matches and so on. There's so many things, and people have finally said, that's enough. We don't want to do this anymore. Leave us alone. We're going to go to the right. Right is good. If you come to a fork in the road, turn right. Now, I got a fellow in the elevator that I met the other day, and I had a Trump hat on. Nice guy. And he says, I don't vote like you. He was very pleasant. He said, I just want us to get along. And he went on with that talk, and it was nice. But finally, I looked at him and I said, how can we get along? When our differences are so great. I get the part about being polite. We're polite to each other. That's nice. But to get along, like you're suggesting, we have to agree on things. That's what you said. He said, yeah, we can agree. And I said, how can we agree? I don't want open borders. I don't want high taxes. I don't want the transgender thing with girls and boys and sports. Blah. I don't want bathrooms where you go in and a girl walks in or a man. I don't want that. But you do. I said, well, not necessarily. I said, but you do, because that's the Democrat Party. So it's an interesting conversation, and where is it going to end up with? It's not just with me and the guy in the elevator. Long elevator ride. Hey, I mean, we were talking about the door beeping and squeaking and so on. Lastly, you can't go wrong if you go right. But I want to share, lastly, a story with you. I'm old, so I went, finally, I've had perfect vision all my life. And the curtain was coming down a while ago, and so I went in to see the blah, blah, and I had got cataracts. So I went and I had a cataract done on one eye. It was a piece of cake. And I went to a private clinic and it was fine. And he gave me the list of things not to do. He said, keep your chin above your heart and don't bend over, don't lift anything. And that was fine. So probably 4 or 5 days after the operation, I went horse riding. I rode all day, horse riding. And my eye afterwards, I didn't make the connection initially. My eye wasn't working very well. So I went back to him and I said, you did a bad job. And he said, well, what have you done? And I told him about the horse riding. He said, that's what did it. You've stirred everything up, and it's going to take a month or two to kind of get back on track. It's your fault. And I got mad at him instead. And I said, show me where it says that. You have a list that says no heavy lifting and so on. It doesn't say on the list, don't ride horses. Hey, you see? You come back. See you.